This market will not stop. Welcome back to Market Pros. Here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Actually, let's go to the daily. The daily, we broke out. Looks like, we broke out strong too. Coming up to the POC point of control on the VPVR here to your right, and the 200, which is coming in at, let's say, about 19,548. So that's going to be a high level of resistance right there. If we can get above that though, the next stop is 21, mid 21s. Right now, I mean, there's so much bearish div everywhere. It's crazy. Now this bearish div has not confirmed yet. We would have to get back down below 18,800 and for that to validate the daily bearish divergence. Right now, your RSI, in the overbought region. We are overextended right now. Are we going to get a pullback, or is this thing just going to keep running? We're going to go into that. MACD, strong upside curvature right now. Positive momentum is still increasing on the histogram. This thing basically went parabolic. Your BWP, which is a volatility measurement, is still expanding. Moving average even has a positive slope at this point. One thing I do want to show you is the 5-day BBWP just turned around. It just turned around. So, this volatility could really pick up very strong. So if that 200 on the daily gets taken out, 22,500 is where the 50's at on the 5-day. That's probably where, see, I don't know, because that would make a higher high. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We need to stay on the market right now because, shit is getting volatile. And this thing, are we in a bull market? I don't think so. I think this is the last bear market rally. But, on the weekly, we are getting out of the bearish control zone, trying to. So if we come up, get rejected from the neutral median line, and get back into that bearish control zone, that will signify that this was the last bear market rally. Positive momentum on the histogram is pretty stable. You do have an upside curvature, not too strong. We're working our way up though. BBWP is curling back over. On the weekly, yeah, you got a nice move, but you are hitting the 21 right now. Now, if you break that 21, this BBWP will probably curl back around. Your moving average does have a positive slope. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour. Hundreds looks like it's going to cross the 200. Your moving average did have a multi-crossover, which we know is one of our signals. Then it went parabolic. All right, so basically your MACD, strong upside curvature, positive momentum starting to decrease, maybe wane a bit on the histogram for the MACD. RSI is overbought, and yeah, it's just crazy. And well, in the shorter term time frames, I'll show you how much bearish divergence is everywhere, but we just still have not got that pullback. So basically, 18,300, I'd say 18,400 is the level right now, because that's where that 21 is going to end up. If you break the 21, I could see us coming down to 18K again. Um, you know, Definitely, in my opinion, we would probably go to 18K if we do break that 21. Now, if we just get a wick to 18K, come back up close above that 21, I do expect this upside price action to continue. All right. Now, if we break 18K, I would expect this to be one massive bull trap, and then that be it. And then that be it. If we break below 18K again on a daily closure, I think that's it. Okay. I'm actually going to move this up. There we go. So yeah, if we break this green line right here, I'm actually going to make it red. And that's the line in the sand for me. All right. So, the 50 after that would probably get a bounce. The top of this range, you'll probably get a bounce somewhere where these moving averages end up. We're going to go ahead and delete this red line because that's not the inflection point anymore. Go ahead and delete this. Don't need that. And going to keep that. Okay, so also going to delete this. Don't need that. All right. Let's go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour. Bearish divergence everywhere. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 drives of bearish divergence right now on the RSI. MACD. If this is a... Okay, so if we do curl over here, this could be setting up for some kind of head and shoulders. Maybe that's when we get our pullback. You know, possibly down. The 21's been holding us up the whole time. So, you know, if we come back down and 21 holds us up and we break this next high, probably going to 20K. All right. RSI right now is in the bullish control zone. Still working our way up. MACD. Upside curvature above your signal line. Positive momentum. Kind of weak right now, but if you do curl over, it's going to start to look like a head and shoulders on the MACD. That's crystal ball bullshit. All right. We don't know if that's going to happen yet. I'm just saying that's a scenario. All right. Now, if we do break this last high on the MACD, we're going to fly. We're going to fly. BBWP is touching the ceiling right now. You know, we've been kind of going back and forth, little consolidations here and there. And I mean, yeah, the price action just has not slowed down, has not gave people a chance to get that pullback entry. You know, we've been in since down here. We've been in since down here in this range. No, actually this range right here. We've been in since down in this range. If you guys are in the Discord, you know, we were ready for this move. By the way, join the Discord. A lot of good conversation there about crypto trading, investing, markets as a whole. We share our trades, we share our strategies. A lot of good value there. Also, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified every day when I upload these analysis videos. Also, I have a podcast called Table Talk. We interview all kinds of traders, CEOs, millionaires. I mean, all kinds of people. Definitely stay tuned for those episodes. And let's go to the 15-minute. Here on the 15-minute, all your moving averages are above each other from smallest to biggest, so that's looking pretty good. RSI trying to get back into that bullish control zone. MACD looks like either we're going to get a retest and a resumption, get back above this last high, and then keep going up, or we're going to get a cross here. We're going to get a pullback eventually. Now, this thing could go up a lot higher first, but it is the weekend. So, a lot of times you'll have your counter trend over the weekend. So we could get some kind of consolidation here and then resume the trend on Monday. All right, but that's if we have more room to run. Okay, BBWP is starting to slow down. Moving average has a negative slope, getting into that lower zone. Could consolidate and grind out the top of this 21 for a minute. Now, if we break the 21, take it level by level. You know, go to your 50, basically 1985, and then down to 18.9, say 18.900. Basically where this VPVR level here and this 100 is right here. We do have an order block on the 6 hour right now that we're hitting. So if we were to get a pullback, it would make sense that we got one here. I mean, your stochastic is very overextended right now in the overbought region. We do have this bearish supply block right here. All right, and then we do have, these are your liquidity zones all the way down. You know, we'll have one at about 19,125, 18,850, 18,185, and 17,960. Those are more variables to go into this. So, bullish case. Actually, we'll go over the bearish case first. Bearish case is that you start breaking down below these lows. All right, that you break down. You know, you get below 18,690, then you're probably going to work your way down to 18,500. You break that, you're probably going to work your way down to 18,125. 18K is the mark, okay? We're still in good shape as long as we stay above 18K. So we could have a massive pullback. I mean, we could get a pullback of, not massive. It looks massive on the 15-minute. but about 7%. We could get a 7% pullback and still be in good shape here. So is that going to happen over the weekend or what? You know what I mean? Now, if we break 18K, that's it. As the bear market rally, probably going to 15.5 again, probably even lower. All right, 18K is the inflection point right now. This is where the rubber meets the road. Bullish case is, I mean, basically you break these last wick highs at 19,400. You do that, I mean, on a daily closure, even a 4-hour closure, probably if you're more aggressive, probably going to 20K. That's my scenarios for Bitcoin. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum, a little weaker. I mean, you're consolidating, popping up, consolidating. You had a little bit of a bear trap BART right there. Pop up, consolidation. Basically, your bullish case is that you get above 14.3, 1440. I'd say 1440 on even a 15-minute closure. I'd like to see more of a 1-hour closure, but we'll see. Right now, you are in the neutral median zone right now. This thing could go either way. To be honest, your MACD, I mean, you barely got any momentum right now. So this thing could roll over. It all depends on what Bitcoin does. If we do start breaking this range low at 1400, 1400 is what I'm looking at, and where this 200 is, and the POC point of control and the VPVR, all comes in at 1400. That's the level. That's the level right there, 1400. You break 1400, you probably get a bounce at 1386. Then you got a lot of hot air here, a lot of inefficiency, all the way down to 1342. Now, so what I'm saying is if you break 1400, you might be in bad shape. But we'll come back to it and keep you updated every step of the way. BBWP is nosediving. Moving average has a negative slope. I mean, as you see, we basically are forming, not really a range, but more like a channel up into the right. Let's move on to the 1 hour. So the 1 hour, like I said, I mean, it's a little weaker. We need to get back above that 1440. If that can happen, 1500 is the next stop. All right, 1500 is the next stop if that happens. Now remember, if you break, let me see here, 1400, where this 50 is on the 1 hour, all right, you're going to get a bounce, 1370. And then top of this range, wherever this 200 lies, and those other levels that we talked about on the 15-minute. All right, so now your MACD coming down. Are we getting a test and a resumption down? Or is this the cross and is the pullback over? All right, I mean the consolidation over. All right, BBWP is crossing its moving average, has a positive slope. So the volatility could begin again. RSI is in the neutral median zone, above its signal line. So if we can get in this bullish control zone, that's going to go into the bullish case. All right. Now, you did have bearish divergence, but that probably already played out. All right. So you want to watch these moving averages. Right now, you're being held up by the 50. You've been being held up by the 50 the whole time. Have these wicks below the 21, fake everybody out, and then pop it back up. All right. So there's your bullish and bearish case for Ethereum. Let's move on to Solana. Solana. See, the thing is you've had these consolidations already. So, short and sweet, 1755 is the level to beat. If you beat that, $18 to $19 is in the cards. I mean, let's see here. I mean, no, I would say 1915 would be the next stop for Solana. Solana really came back here. I mean, not quite as strong as Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's going to carry this market. All right, your RSI, trying to get into that bullish control zone right now. Do have, let's see here, do have some drives of bearish divergence. If this is a confirmed high, MACD, fresh cross to the upside. Positive momentum's really nothing to be excited about. We need to break this last wick high, like I said, 1758. If we can break that, 1915's in the cards. All right. Now, if you break the 200, wherever the 200 ends up, all right, so by the time you get down there, it'll probably be at 1530. If you break that's it for me. I mean, I would say that this is over. You'll probably have a big bounce down here at 1320. But there's quite a bit of hot air in between here. You know, I mean, you probably get a bounce 1370, 1350, and then 1320. And then we'll come back to it because at that point Bitcoin's breaking down and this shit is going to the depths. So yeah, once again, if you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Turn on those bell notifications. We upload these videos every single day. So definitely stay tuned. I wish everyone well, and I will see you tomorrow.